Welcome back guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to do a product review on Xence Labs pen tablet. In here, I have got the medium bundle. These tablets comes as bundles, so let's see what's inside. Okay, there's a thank you note from the company, and behind we have the information where to download the drivers and stuff. So I'm just going to put it aside. Then we have the tablet in here. I will keep the tablet here for now. Later we will come back to it. We have two more boxes in here. Let's see what's inside. First box, very nicely built, very good build quality, and inside we have two pens. Yes guys, this tablet comes with two different pens, and we also have additional nibs for each of these pens, and the case alone in here is very premium built. It's a very good quality material. I can feel it in here. So let's see the thicker pen in here. This thicker pen comes with 3 buttons, and you can use the back of your pen as an eraser as well. Next we have this extra slim pen. This actually feels like you are holding a pencil in your hand. This pen has 2 buttons with the eraser on the back. So far I'm really surprised of this build quality guys, and let's see what's inside this box. Here we have a device for shortcut keys. Unlike other tablets, they have separated the shortcut keys from the tablet itself, so you can keep it on your right or on your left based on your tablet placement. Same as the other components, this also very premium build. You can see a display in here. Later we will connect and see how this display will work. Then we have these USB cables. We have 2 cables to connect the tablet and the shortcut keys. These are more like chargers other than connectors. This tablet and the connector can work wirelessly. We have this USB to USB-C cable which will connect the shortcut, and then we have the second USB to USB-C cable which will connect the tablet. We also have a hand protector with the Xence Lab logos on it, warranty information, and an additional sticker in here. And finally we have the carrier for this device. Since this device works with Wi-Fi, this carrier is really useful. You don't even need to carry the cables as long as the device and the shortcuts are charged. The carrier is premium build as well. I like the premium cloth material, and you guys can easily fit in everything inside this carrier. Alright, so let's look into the tablet. Although it looks small, this is actually quite large. The active area is almost similar to 13-inch tablet. 12.6 by 9.13 inches. Surface is matte finish and very thin as well. It's little bit heavy because of the battery inside. According to the spec, charge can last you guys for 16 hours, and it will take up to 2.5 hours to fully charge. Same for the shortcut keys in here. You can charge and use as a wireless device. With this design, you can keep left or right side, which is really cool. If you guys using this device wirelessly without cable connection, you guys no need to charge the pen. Pen will work as a battery-free EMR device. So far the build quality is excellent. Everything looks really nice, and let's connect this device and see how it will work. First I'm going to connect as a regular device with the cables. You guys can see once I plugged in, the lights are up. There are 4 lights which will show you guys the boundaries. In here you can see it's still showing please connect the device because we haven't installed the drivers yet. Let's do that first. Installing this device is really easy. All we need to do is go to the support.xencelab.com and download the drivers from here. We need to select the OS in here and it will download the file. All we need is run the file and follow the instructions. Once you install, you can see the Xence Lab application for your device setup. Just open it. It will automatically detect your drive. If it's successful, you will see the message in here in your shortcut key device. You guys can see all the shortcut keys in the display, and in here we have a nice ring light appearing in the zoom and brush controller. And in the application you can see the status of these each individual components. It's showing you guys how much charge left in these devices. It's still charging because we have connected them with the cable. And in here we have separate apps to set up each of these devices. For an example, pen tablet in here, you guys can even control the color of the light using these settings. When I change the lights in here, you can see the lights of the device also changing, which is a fancy feature. You can also control the brightness with this in here, which is pretty cool. Next, we have the setup for 3-button pen, which is the thicker pen. You guys can see we can control the pressure levels using these tools in here. In the right side, you can modify or change the current shortcuts. So by default, we have these shortcuts for each of these individual buttons. If you want, you can change and customize them by using these settings. Same for the thinner pen as well. In here, we have 2 buttons and the eraser. You can customize them whatever you want. And here we have the pen pressure settings, and you can go into advanced and control the pressure with the curve chart as well. You can also control the pressure for the eraser as well. And in here we can control the shortcut keys. So you can choose to have a default shortcut keys, or you can customize them in here, same as the pen settings. And we also have multiple sets of shortcuts. You can have different sets of shortcuts in here. So depending on your work, you can choose different shortcuts. I'm going to stick to default for now. And on top in here, you can control the center button. So this control center button comes with 4 different modes. By default, you can choose between scroll, zoom, rotate, and brush size. You can also customize them, and best of all, it comes with individual colors, so you can easily see the color while you are working. Once you get used to it, you know which mood you are in. For an example, brush size will show in green color, which is a really good feature. I never see this feature in any other devices which I have been using. This is really cool, and after using for a while, you guys can easily click and change the mode based on the light color. Alright guys, so let's start the Photoshop and see how this device works with Photoshop. Let's start with the very basic brush without any pressure control. You can see it's looking really sharp. Lines are sharp, there is no break-ins, very smooth. Alright, so far so good. And then let's start with the pressure sensitivity on. You guys can clearly see my pressure levels in those strokes. For the darker tones, I'm slightly pressing in a little bit harder. We can simply control this in here. You guys can press this icon to bring the setup of this device. In here, you can bring the pressure to soft or heavy. Example, if we bring it to soft, even with the slight touch, I'm getting that hard, heavy brush color, which is too much. Let's see how 100% heavy will look like. Now, I have to press really hard to get that 100% heavy look. Okay, so we can keep it somewhere in the middle. I think in here should be alright for me. You guys can set up the way you guys want. Individual preferences are different. With this, you can get the proper settings for your pressure sensitivity. Alright, so let's check the sensitivity of the shortcut keys. I'm going to paint 2 colors in here and going to blend them using the shortcut keys. Shortcut keys, the Alt key, blending key, and the zoom controller is really smooth and responding really fast. There is no time delay, especially when you are zooming or using the brush settings in the zoom controller. Even some premium devices, when you continuously using the Alt key when you are blending, sometimes it can get slower. I'm really surprised the responsiveness of this device. Alright guys, finally let's set up this using the Wi-Fi. Same as the wired connection, Wi-Fi connection also really easy to set up. All we need is plug this USB dongle into your USB port in a PC or laptop. And also it comes with an extension for USB-C. So if you only have USB-C port in your laptop, you can use this extension as well. I'm going to show you guys how easily you can set up this to your laptop. You only need one connection. You don't need a separate connection for your shortcut keys. Plug in the Wi-Fi dongle to your USB port. I'm using an external port, but you guys can directly connect to your laptop. Download drivers based on your OS. Once you install, you will see the device setup dialog box. It will automatically detect the device. All you need is select and set up. You are ready to go. Alright guys, final thoughts on this device. This device really surprised me. I'm not just saying this because they sent me this device for free for review. When I received the device, it was a new company. I didn't know much about the company. After I unboxed and used it for a while, I can clearly say this device is really built with premium quality, responsiveness of the device. Best of all, installing this device is really easy. I tried with Windows, I tried with Mac. Both of them work perfectly fine with or without wireless connection. Con wise, I don't have much to say. Only thing, if they would have given a stand to keep the device while you are working would be nice. But with the design of the device, you can pretty much keep on the surface and work. Other than that, there is no cons. If you guys want to buy a new tablet, this is a little bit pricier than regular tablets, but the quality is premium, better than premium. I can even say this is better than vacuum. This is my opinion. You guys can check the price based on your country with the links below. And if you guys are interested, please use the link and buy these devices. You will not regret it. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.